Let me just put my actually I don't need to put my chat here, right? Because you guys can already see each other. Never mind. Okay, let's take a look now. Patch 11.1 class changes. Keep in mind those are the first ever changes that we're getting for season 2. Season 2. Season 2 is expected to come likely at the end of February/March, I think. Let's take a look. Undermine. Players will travel to deep into Goblin City. Yada yada yada. Cartels. Yada yada yada. Drive is the new way to move around the city. It's like a drivable cars that can also drift. Liberation of the Undermine is the new raid. 8 bosses. We already know all of them. There's gonna be a music box. There's gonna be a cleave boss. There's gonna be also Galavix as a final boss. Apparently, there's gonna be 2 mounts dropping from this raid, which is good. A brand new dungeon called Operation Floodgate. It is not mega dungeon. Okay, I repeat, this is not a mega dungeon. It's like a small dungeon. Has only 4 bosses, which is pretty good. And we're gonna be seeing it on PTR very soon in the upcoming weeks, likely upcoming weeks. New arena. I don't care about arena, but there's gonna be a new arena. Good, Let's see. Classes. Death Knight. Currently, Frost and Unholy Death Knight are incredibly survivable, often boosting lower death rates than tanks and far above any other spec in the game. Thank you for saying this. Yes, DKs are very tanky. From a fantasy perspective, it makes sense for Death Knight to be incredibly durable, and that kit lends itself well to it, but it currently leans too far in the unkillable direction. Yes, sir. Let's see what they're gonna do. Veteran of the Third War now increases stamina by 12%. It was 20. So you're going to be losing 8% stamina coming into Season 2 as Frost and Unholy. New magic now reduces the magical damage you take by 5%. It was 8, so minus 3% magical DR. Permafrost now generates Absorb Shield at 30% of your auto attack. It was 40, less Absorb Shields if you play that one. The same thing goes for Unholy as well. Apocalypse and Raise Dead now summon go instantaneously, and Apocalypse and Raise Dead visuals have been updated, so you're gonna have new visuals for Unholy. Now keep in mind that they have not changed how Blood Decay is. So Blood Decay still remains the same in Season 2, but Unholy and Frost are gonna get nerfed durability wise. So I don't think that's gonna change much. I mean, obviously it's gonna make you less tanky, but you're still gonna be like top 3 specs to be like, durability wise. So don't worry about it. Demon Hunter. Imprison now breaks based on a small damage threshold instead of any damage. Okay, so this is the second time that we see something like this happen. This is also the case with a Hex. Hex, for example, is a crowd control that does not break out of any tin damage. It actually takes you a fair share of damage to break. The Shaman's Hex. I feel like that could also be the case here with Imprison. Spectral Sight has been reworked. Spectral Sight was you were able to see invisibility targets, which was helpful in, I guess, Arena more than Mythic Plus. I mean, in some cases Mythic Plus was useful, but yeah. No longer removed upon taking an action. No longer removed when taking damage. Now removed by loss of control effects. Now magic dispelled. Movement penalty reduced from 20 to 30%. So you're gonna be less slow. I guess that's more of like a PvP change. Doesn't really matter for attack PvE. Lost in Darkness has been redesigned. Spectral Sight has 5 seconds reduced cooldown and no longer reduces movement speed. Alright, whatever. I don't give a shit. Hero Talents fail scarred. Demon Surge now deals reduced damage beyond 8 targets. Okay, finally. Havoc. Are they buffing Havoc? Finally. New talent. Screaming Brutality. Blade Dance automatically triggers Throw Glaive on your primary target for 100% of the damage, and each slash has 50% chance to throw Glaive at enemy for 35%. Sounds cool. Passive damage, why not? Momentum renamed Exergy has been also updated. The Hunt and Vengeful Retreat increased damage by 5% for 5 seconds. Wow. Inertia has been updated. Your next Fail Rush is gonna do next Fail Rush or Fail Blade empowers you, increasing damage by 18% for 5 seconds. Okay, that's actually pretty strong. Okay. The Hunt and Vengeful Retreat calls your Fail Blade or Fail Rush or Fail Blade to deal 500% increased damage. That's Unbound Chaos. Enemies necessary has been removed from the game. Okay. Exorgy and Inertia Choice node has been swapped around. Okay, so the problem with Havoc DH currently in Season 2 is the lack of damage. Sorry, in Season 1. The lack of damage, especially off cooldowns. Like during meta, they were doing fine. No problem. You know, they were keeping up with some targets. But the lack of meta, especially when I go into a large pool, you were doing like dog shit. You were doing dog shit damage. So I really like to see Havoc being buffed. Now, keep in mind that I would also love to see a general buffs to the spec, not just like talent changes. Perhaps like give them an aura buff by X, Y, Z percentages. But again, I'm happy that they're moving in the right direction. They needed that. Vengeance Demon Spike now is gonna last longer. It's gonna have more durability. Also, it's gonna make it easier between off and on spikes. That might increase the uptime by quite a lot, because 2 seconds is actually rather large. Cycle of Binding effect now is triggered by Sigil of Flame, and it reduces Sigil of skill cooldown by 5 seconds. Okay, that's good. Druid, wow, look how many changes for Druid. Many talents have been changed position in the talent tree. So this is like a general talent changes for Druid, not like a spec specific. New talents, you have a lot of stuff. Replicate trash, more damage, increase typhoon radius by 20%, reduces cooldown of typhoon, whatever. Physical damage dealt by abilities increased by 5%. Wait, 25 for restoration Druid. Wow, okay. So 5 I guess for Pharaoh, Guardian. Magic damage dealt by your spells increased by 5 or 25 for Druid. That's pretty good. You retain Lucara's teaching bonus from your most recent form after shape-shifting. Form a bond with an ally. Your self-healing also heals your bonded ally for 10% of the amount it healed. Healing to your bonded ally also heals you. Okay, this is actually very good. This reminds me of like a priest spell called was it Binding Heal? Like whenever you healed an enemy, sorry, like a player, you also get to be healed, right? So this looks very cool. It's kind of a new stuff, so I'm happy they're getting something. When a new talent as well. When a hit deals more than 12% of your maximum health, instantly heal for 10% of your health. Okay, so this will give you more self-sustain across every single Druid spec. Not bad. Well-honed instincts can trigger up to 90 seconds. Okay. Urzuk Spirit, stamina increased by 4%. Stamina in better form increased by an additional 5%. Wow. So you're gonna get 4% baseline more stamina. And whenever you get to the better form, you're gonna get even more stamina. So like 9% total. These bonuses multiply together, so Druid health in better form remains unchanged. Oh, okay. Okay. I understand now. And there's like a bunch of changes here. Swipe damage increase, Furious Bite damage increase, rejuvenation, wild growth, more healing, rip damage increase. So there's been a lot of actually damage increase for like I guess Druids in general. But I don't see a lot of balanced stuff though. See, this is more like Pharaoh / Guardian or even the Restoration. Druid with a Claw Ravage damage reduced. Sunfire is now learned level 10. Nobody cares about this shit. Pharaoh, brutal slash damage increased by 10%. Okay, Guardian, Erase now replaces Mo. Erase damage reduced. Mo damage reduced. Okay, a bit more self-sustain. Gain a magical damage reduction equal to 5 to 10% of your damage reduction from armor. Wow. This is actually huge for Guardian, by the way. Wow. You're gonna get like passive magical damage reduced, which actually was one of the biggest issue, especially the heavy magical tank busters back-to-back. Guardian was melting, so this is actually very good for Guardian. You're getting passive magic durability, very good for Guardian Druid. Wow. And also damage buffs on top. Wow. Guardian has been eating good, boys. Restoration Druid, Mastery Harmony effect is increased by 30%. Now it reduces its bonus with each additional heal over time. Huh. I actually don't know if this is a buff or a nerf. Because they're buffing Mastery by a shit ton, but then it doesn't scale as much with additional HOTS. Mastery Harmony is intended to reward more heavily the first few heals over time effect applied to allies while tempering the scaling at a large heal over time counts. This scaling will still always make it bonus to have additional heal over time effects. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So Inquisitive now is gonna do its massive heals in like 5 seconds instead of 8 seconds. That's good. Nature Swiftness healing of regrowth also increased by 100%. Wow. Flourish now Flourish now causes initial heals effect on allies, split evenly among them. But why are they nerfing the restoration druid damage by 20%? Everything. Why? Let's see why. Damage reduced keeps the restoration druid physical or magical damage dealt equivalent to previous patches when selecting the Circle of Wilds or Circle of the Heavens talents. So they're trying to make druid utilize either all physical damage or all magical. I guess they don't want to like you either want to be a cat weaver or you want to be like a boomy weaver. You know, that's pretty much what they're trying to say. They want to reduce the complexity of the spec. Okay, I understand that. A lot of druid changes, boys. Not gonna lie, this is likely very very heavy. I think this like if you're a guardian druid, you are eating very good. You're eating very good so far. Evoker. Let's see what they have in store for evokers. Rescue now clears movement impeding effects from you and your target. Why not? Give them a freedom. Why not, boys? Why not? Freedom. Flame Shaper. They're buffing some of the weaker talents of Flame Shaper. Okay. I like that. They're trying to make that hero talent more, I guess, compatible with like Scale Commander. Augmentation Evoker Upheaval reaches maximum power level 20% faster. Has a 6% chance to give you Essence Burst, okay? New passive. Close as clutch mates, even Might and Breath of Eons are 25% more effective when not in raid. Wait a second. Oh my god, boys. Even Might no longer affects tanks and healers. Holy shit, this is actually huge. This will shake the meta, boys. What the fuck? They cooked Evoker. Evoker is actually cooked. Alright, boys. Finally. Holy shit. Nuked to the ground. So one of the biggest reasons to bring Evokers to Mythic Plus in high keys is because they added safety to the group. Because it gave tanks and healers more durability and more healing. Well, I guess for tanks, like more self-sustain, more durability. So that being of the case, now they're gonna make Evoker be insanely fucking busted, but only for like DPS players. So here's the deal. I think because of these changes, yeah, because that is being completely nerfed, I feel like in Mythic Plus, you're gonna see a lot of people running one tank, 4 DPSs, because you can abuse that shit. Even Might becomes more effective. Like, how much primary stat are you getting right now from Ibn Might? Think about it. How much primary stat are you getting out of this shit right now? Currently. I need to take a look after that. But you might want to play in some keys one tank 4 DPSs, bro. Like, not even kidding. Like, DPSs with like insane off heals, you know? Wow, I didn't expect that was not in my bingo cards. Most possibility chance to trigger increase by 25. While in dungeon raids, allies can no longer see additional upheavals from a rumbling. Or okay, good. Devastation stuff, new talents, the disintegrate takes 1 additional time, but deals 8% less damage, whatever. Scorching Embers damage increase now scales with empowering level, whatever. Firestorm damage increased by 50%. But duration reduced to 6 seconds was 10, okay. Not bad. Dream Breath now heals yourself and 5 injured allies. So you're gonna heal like 6 players or what? Okay. Dream Breath and Reversion no longer snapshot with Mastery Livebinder. Instead, they will reevaluate the Mastery bonus each time they tick based on a target current health and yours. Okay, good. Snapshot removed from the game. Even easier. Alright. Wow, chat, this took me by surprise. Amazing changes for augmentation. So now you're gonna see metas without being with the Aug Evoker. Perfect. Death Evoker also getting buffed, which is a good thing for them. Let's see about Hunter. Hunter. Radius increase of flare, useless talent, reduce the cooldown of intimidation by 10 seconds, no longer summons a pet for you if you do not have a pet. Okay. Alright, whatever. Additional increase the cooldown of natural mending, nobody cares. MD reduce cooldown, I guess that could be useful. Auto sacrifice has been updated from Hunter only. Instruct your pet to protect a friendly target from critical strike, make an attack against them unable to be critical strikes. Interesting. But you have no pet. Explosive shot projectile speed increased. Okay. Eye of the Beast, nobody cares. Freezing Trap now breaks based on a small damage threshold instead of any damage. This change is just like the Hex change and the Imprisonment change. This is actually quality of life stuff for them. Okay, let's see about Dark Ranger. Why do you keep buffing Dark Ranger? Nobody cares, brothers. A common complaint of the Withering virus is it's not consistent. The goal within a changes to raise Withering fire randomness floor while lowering its ceiling. Okay. Fixed an issue, preventing Black Arrow, whatever. Pack Leader. Wow. Are they nuking Pack Leader? What the fuck is that? Look at how much changes are there. I'm not gonna cover all the changes to like Pack Leader, but they are pretty much trying to redesign. Like they're trying to make Pack Leader not to be the dominant role, pretty much, because right now that is the best thing for BM Hunter, and that's not gonna change. So they're trying to look at this. I'm not gonna read all of it, but it's like a massive change to Pack Leader. Sentinel seems like they're buffing through Lunar Storm, more damage. Okay, bigger radius, longer duration, but it triggers every 30 seconds. Huh. So this is actually a bad thing, because even though it's more damage and longer duration and bigger radius, it triggers twice as less. Lunar Storm, now the initial damage is in addition to its periodic damage. Okay. New visuals as well for Sentinel. Okay. BM Hunter. Let's see what I do with the BM Hunter. We're happy with how BM Hunter is playing and performing. What the fuck? What kind of season are they playing? They're happy how BM plays? I mean, maybe in rating, but M plus is dog shit. We're just adding more hooks to ensure that the spec has appropriate area of effect to tunability. Dire Beast gain Beast Cleave at 100% effectiveness for 8 seconds. Direct damage from Barb Shot has 30% chance to explode on impact, dealing nature damage on nearby enemies, but damage reduced by 8 to 8 targets. That's actually very good talent though. What the fuck? Extra AoE for the cost of just like having your barb shots. That's it. Your pet damage is increased by 35 and your pet size is increased by 10. Wow. But then, okay, choice note with animal companion. Ha. So you're gonna have 2 pets though. Our vision of BM Hunter is tied for animal companion, but for players who would like to opt out of solo pet, this might be DPS loss, by the way, not even worth, because you lose the second pet. Stomp now being updated deals separate damage in instances between its primary target and secondary targets. Okay. Barrage damage increased by 100. Barrage focus reduced to 40 from 60. Serpent sting more down, whatever. Alpha Predator increases kill command damage multiplicativity. No, multiplicable. Whatever. Something with multi. Rather than additively. Okay. That's good, I guess. That command summon chance to reduce to 20 was 30. Ooh, that's actually not good. New visuals for Dire Beast, and Dire Frenzy is now 2-pointer node and that replaces Basilisk Color. Huh. Okay, a lot of things for MM Hunter as well. Wow, look at how many... What the fuck? Yo, look at how many changes are for MM Hunter. What the fuck is this? Everything is new. New talent, new passive. Look at this thing. Okay, I am not covering all of this together. I would listen to the interview later for the Hunter, but it's like, look at it, it's like 2 pages. They just changed everything. I see some volley damage increase. I see some aim shot damage increase here. New talent, some talents going away. Wow, are they completely reworking MM Hunter? Interesting. I'll leave you guys the article to read if you want to. Survival Hunter, it seems like also a lot of stuff happening for them. Exposed flank has been removed. Thank you. Thank you very much. Flanking strike and butchery is now a choice node. Of course, butchery. MM rework was very good. Mage, let's see what about Mage. Mass barrier, less mana. Polymorph health regen less. Well, I guess a little 50%. Polymorph now breaks based on a small damage instead of any damage. That's good as well. Frostfire, it seems like gets another change here. Frostfire burst damage increased by 70%. Wow. Balance location of excess frost, excess fire have been changed. Okay. New updates. Okay. Sun's Fury now minor changes. Let's see about Arcane. We're happy with where Arcane gameplay has landed after their 20th anniversary patch. Our primary goal is to simplify the number of variables one has to consider when casting Arcane Barrage. So they want to make Arcane easier. Any chance to enable subtitles in my stream? I don't think that's possible. I'm not sure if there's possibility. Do I not speak clear? Enlighten has been updated. Arcane damage dealt is increased by based on a current mana. Okay. Positioning of some talents have changed in gates 1 and 2. Some pretty minor changes for Arcane here. Fire Mage. Fire resource economy post War routine has been too generous, which has made certain spells like Fireball and Scorch feel unnecessary while also impacting how we can tune Pyroblast and Flame Strike. Why are they insisting of like tuning Flame Strike? Who enjoys Flame Strike? Nobody. They pretty much want to make you hard cast more. Yeah, that's what I have felt too. No longer makes Scorch instant cast. Now increases Scorch damage by 10%. Wow, okay. So Heat, Shimmer. Unlucky. Flame Strike damage increased. Pyroblast damage increased. Less mana on Pyroblast. Sun King's Blessing damage bonus increased to 280 from 260. That's pretty much it. You can no longer trigger Hypothermia when you already have it. Good. Pyroblast cooldown increased to 14 seconds with 12. So pretty much, yeah, pretty much less instant cast for Fire Mage, more stationary casting on Fire Mage. The question is this going to be a better or a worse? We're going to find out soon. Frost Mage, freezing winds being redesigned, causing frozen orb to deal more damage to units affected by blizzard. Wow, okay. And that's fine though. Your combo is always blizzard and orb. Blizzard damage increased by 100%. Amazing change, by the way. And a bigger radius too. Wow. And longer duration. Ooh, Blizzard is gonna fucking slap now. Okay. Ice Lances empowering by Finger of Frost no longer consume Winter's Chill. Okay. Glacial Soul description has been updated. Permafrost Lances talent icon has been updated to match its aura icon. Good. Spellslinger. Finger of Frost or Winter's Chill generates splinters. Good. Splinter Orbs generate 5 splinter, was 6 before. Then nerfing Spellslinger. Splinter Storm, Frost Splinter, and Embedded Frost Splinter reduced. Okay, good stuff, chat. I think overall that's a W changes for Frost Mage. Fire Mage, it seems to be like more stationary casting. I don't know, that's good. Arcane pretty much minor changes. Let's see about Monk. What's happening here with Monk, chat? Paralysis. Okay, so they're pretty much changing every single crowd control to break over, you know, small, I guess not instantaneously out of any damage. It takes a while. Mistweaver. We're making several updates on Mistweaver focused on smoothing out their healing output on varying target sizes and shifting their rotational damage priority to a more intuitive space. Okay. There's some new talents here. Yulon Whisper healing increased by 100%. Blackout Kick more damage by 75. Speeding Crane Kick damage increased by 30%. Amazing, by the way. Keep it up. Now causes Jade Fire causes you a Blackout Kick to cleave 2 additional enemies. Very good. But at only 20% effectiveness. It was 70. Okay, Shadow Gift talent location has been moved up. Okay, new talents as well. Alright, fair enough. Minor changes for Mr. here. Windwalker Monk, again minor changes. Why is that though? New talent, Slicing Winds. Envelop yourself in razor sharp winds when lunged forward, dealing nature damage to enemies in your path. Damage reduced beyond 5 targets. Hold to increase lunge distance. Ooh. So pretty much, yeah, pretty much Flying Serpent King has been redesigned and is now Slicing Winds, you know. Let's see. GAT Empowering is the biggest change for Mistweaver. Sure. Blackout Kick is being buffed, but also it's, you know, even though it's been buffed, the effectiveness here has been nerfed by quite a bit. But I guess the because of the buffed Blackout Kick now, you are gonna still be, you know, it's still gonna be better than before, most likely. Spinning Crane Kick damage increased by 80% for monks. That is actually amazing change for Windwalkers. But again, all damage done reduced by 2% on Windwalker Monk. Question mark here. I guess that they don't want to go too crazy with the buffs on Monk. They want to keep their single target the way they are, but now they want to increase the AoE output by a big time. Mastery Combo Strike effectiveness increased by 35 for Monk, by the way. Spinning Crane Kick 80%. Courageous Impose now increases damage of your Blackout Kick by 350%. Ooh. This is actually fucking big. Oh, Mark of the Crane is gone. Never mind. That's why they're buffing it. Yeah, you're right. I just saw that. Darting Hurricane also is gone. Conduit Changes. Heart of the Jade Serpent no longer reduces the cooldown to Rise King. Okay, one question. Where are the Brewmaster changes? Like, Brewmaster was supposed to have changes and there's none for them. Are they forgetting about Brew? What's happening? I don't like the way Brew is right now. I think Brew needs more changes. And I see none so far. Okay. Let's see about Paladin. Sea of Crusader healing reduced by 50%. Ooh. Light Forge Blessing is now heals 1% of health it was 2 before. By a blinding light, and the repentance now breaks on damage threshold instead of breaking any damage. Ooh, that's actually good. Okay, minor changes, mostly quality of life changes for Herald of the Sun and Templar. Holy Paladin seen some as well. New talent, Blessing of Freedom increases movement speed by 30%, and you gain Blessing of Freedom when cast on friendly target. That's also for Holy. Holy Paladin is also gonna get double freedom, just like Protection Paladin. Okay. Unending Light is being redesigned. Flash of Lightning mana reduced to 0.6 was 1.8. Wow. Flash of Light deals pretty much consumes no mana, but it heals the. Oh, okay, never mind. So it heals much less by 20, like minus 25% healing, but it's 3 times less mana than before. Okay. Holy Light healing increased by 90%, but Infusion of Light now increases healing of Holy Light by only 30. Okay, so they're buffing general healing of Holy Light, but they're nerfing Infusion of Light big time. Because Infusion of Light increases the Flash of Lighting. Okay, I understand now. So Flash of Light is now gonna heal 5% more, and it's gonna cost 3 times less mana than before. Okay, good. They're trying to push Flash of Light gameplay here. I don't know why, but I guess that's good for rating. Hammer of Anvil healing decreased by 20% from Lightsmith. Okay. And then they're nerfing Blessed Assurance by a lot, by the way. It was doing 180%, now it's only 20%. Yikes. Okay. Retribution. Pretty much no changes for Retribution. 0. Wow. Only like healing whatever, and nobody cares about that shit. Disc Priest. Oh my god. Look at how many changes Disc is getting, chat. The goal of these changes is to reduce the number of cooldowns Disc has access to and bake some of the power into other abilities. In addition, we are resolving some pain points in the talent tree, making it easier to quickly get attunements on allies by moving Overloaded with Light into a more central location. Okay. Let me check right now. Smite extends the duration of time by 3 seconds. Okay, let me check what are they changing. Evangelism now heals all targets affected by atonement for 4,200% spell power. Wait, is this right? 4,200% spell power. Huh? Wow, okay. And extends atonement by duration 6 seconds. It feels like atonement now is gonna be like 1 minute, like 1 minute duration. What the fuck is that? Fireward Shield absorb increased by 15. Penance now triggers Divine Ages. Luminous Barrier healing increased by 20. Outward Radiance healing radius increased to 40 yards plus 30. Smite damage buffed by 25. Shadow Word Pain buffed by 25. Are they buffing him? Is this getting a buff? What the fuck? Pain and Suffering increased damage of Shadow Word Pain by 15 and 30. Even more buffs to Shadow Word Pain. Void Summoner now only triggers from Mind Blast and Penance cast. Void Summoner will reduce cooldown of Shadow Fiend by 8 seconds. What the fuck? Oh, following talents has been removed. Wait, they're removing Rapture? Ooh, there's no more Rapture. Heaven's Wrath and Train of Thoughts. Those Void Blasts again reduced. Yeah, you're right. So they're trying to offset it. Okay, so it's not really a big buff. But why they're removing? I mean, they're removing Rupture because they said that this has too many cooldowns, you know? I think that's why they're removing it. Okay. Void Weaver and Trophic Relief damage reduced by 20%. Premonition now has 2 charges baseline for Oracle. Okay. Alright, and Holy Priest. Oh my god, what are they doing to Holy Priest? Look at that shit. Holy Priest complete revamp. What? How many? Look at how many new talents they're getting. Wow. Okay. I am not reading all of this, but it seems like a shit ton of changes here for Holy Priest. I'll leave you guys with the link later so you can check it out yourself. Wait, is this all the Rogue changes? Look at that. Is that everything for Rogue? Outlaw. Sleight of hands bonus. Wait, that's it? That's for Rogue? Lol. They fucking nuked out Rogue. What's up? Yeah, dude. MM Hunter has insane changes. I know. MM Hunter is getting complete redesign. Windwalker Monk is also getting a big buff too. Let's see about Shaman. Lightning Bolt, new visual, okay? Wait, what? Ancestral Guidance has been removed? Hello? Huh? Why is that? No. New model for Goldsmith, okay. Developer node. We have a couple of goals to try and other with this change. One is to reduce the overlap between Ascendance and Ancestral Guidance for Restoration. They both serve a similar purpose and are often combined together. Second, would like to... What the fuck? That's not true? I guess for rest, maybe. Like to bolster enhancement and elemental of healing utility from intentional global cooldown usage while pulling back on more passive ways to restore group health. Elemental. Deeply rooted elements is now a small percentage chance per maelstrom spent rather than being a flat chance per maelstrom spent. Ooh. This is gonna make shit. What was this talent called for Elemental? Aftershock. This will make Aftershock talent way more useful, bro. What the fuck? Okay, so this is likely going to increase our DRE uptime by a lot. Well, I don't know about a lot, but it's going to probably increase it. Because it's good. You know? Valuable custom maelstrom spender what? Okay. Alright, that's fair enough. But Morning Wave has been redesigned. Now deals a high amount of damage to all targets affected by a flame shock. Okay. P-Wave been redesigned, now deals... okay. P-Wave is a complicated spell to manage and get optimal use out of it. We are adjusting to be more of a big damage impact upon activating the ability rather than primarily using it Next lava burst hit all targets. Okay. Is this the buff to Elemental? Healing stream totem increase 80% healing. That's it! Dude, nobody fucking plays this shit, man. Nobody's placing healing stream totem in like a group pools. Fuck no. Where is my AG? Where is my AG? Why are you removing my AG? Huh? Huh? What the fuck is happening to enhance? What the fuck is that? What is this to enhance? Currently have Maelstrom weapon spending abilities that potentially do very high damage, while the abilities are not hitting as hard as we would like them to be. We're redistributing some of your overall damage to be less weighted towards Maelstrom weapon spenders and more towards your melee abilities. Are they nuking enhance? Is this the end? Is this the end of enhance? What the fuck is this? New talent. P-Storm. There's way too many changes, you guys, for enhance. What the fuck is that? Primordial Wave generates 5 Maelstrom weapon stacks. Storm Strike damage increase 100%. Ice Strike damage increase. Lava Launch damage increase. Okay. Maelstrom weapon no longer highlights spenders when they become instant cast at level 5. So they're pretty much trying to redistribute how enhance works, and this would likely result in another, by the way. Wait, let's check it out. Hold on. Let me check Wardup. Did Wardup type something on Twitter? He usually types something on Twitter after every single enhance change. Let me check Wardup. This is the main Twitter caster of enhance, by the way, for people that do not know him. Let's check what he said. Oh, really big rework again, but I get why they're doing it. Enhance got warped really badly by hero talents to the point where you cannot see the code anymore. I hope they iterate and stick to the landing so strikes matter again, because tuning us as we are right now must be a nightmare. That doesn't answer the question, by the way. But this seems like to be a complete rework of Enhanced Shaman coming in Season 2. Okay. Arc Discharge now stacks up to 2 times plus 1. That's pretty much for every single spec, by the way, not just Enhance. Okay, Totemic also getting I guess, changes too. Some nerfs to Totemic. And Ele got buffed by removing AG. Okay. That's not true. The Restoration Shaman also gets a lot of changes. New talents and stuff. Passive healing, more mana. Earth Shield and Water Shield no longer loses charges and are more effective. Good. Following talents being removed. Mana Tide Totem removed, by the way. Wait, Primordial Wave removed. Healing Wave removed. What the fuck? Ancestral Vigor is now 2-point spender. Several talents are being removed locations. Wow. Things are actually very, very different though. Okay. That's all for the Restoration. And Warlock. Affliction. Wait, that's all for Affliction? Soul Rot be redesigned, devour the life of force of your current target to and up to 4 additional targets nearby, causing your primary target to suffer from shadow damage and secondary targets suffer from shadow damage or 8 seconds. Damage dealt by Soul Rot also heals you for some kind of amount, whatever. That's everything for that's nothing, dude. Affliction needs more changes. Drain life damage increased by 100%. That's not a lot though. I mean, that's fine, but we'll solve the issue. Fran, very large changes for a lot of classes, brother. I'll give you a TLDR in a second. Let me just finish it up. Demonology locks small changes too. Doom has been updated, causing demonic cord no longer reduces the duration of your doom. The duration of doom is now reduced by 1 second per soul shard spent on Hand of Guran. Okay. Destruction. They're trying to increasing its complexity and considerably compared to prior versions. Okay, so they're trying to make destruction more complex. Okay, Havoc duration is now 15 seconds. Mayhem now has a 35% chance to activate. Diabolic Embers has been moved to row 10. Rain of Fire is now a choice node that can be used to change the targeting from Retico to your current target. Okay. So this is the same thing as Earthquake, by the way. Because you could either put it on a target or on the ground. Let's see about Warrior. Lasting Warrior changes here. We feel Warriors are in a good place overall. Okay, dude. They are trolling now. The devs are trolling. Ain't no way they're saying this. There's a few places we would like to make improvements to each spec and to class as a whole. Warrior survivability in particular has been a weak point. Thank you for saying that. Yes, they were. We're combining endurance training and the reinforced blades to put the choice in the second tier, which has more choice against all the utilities and survival nodes. So TLDR, Warrior will now be more tanky. Okay. You're gonna get more stamina, more armor. Good shit, boys. Dual Wearing Fury grants more damage, more movement speed. Okay. Thunderous words increase your bleed damage by 20% with 30. Okay. Endurance training removed, but it seems like they're making it more tanky. Okay, Arms Warrior should always feel good about using Mortal Strike when it's available, so we're moving damage from overpower buffed into Mortal Strike and Cleave baseline to open up more rotational and build options. That's why they're buffing Cleave and Mortal Strike, by the way. Bloodborne increases bleed effect by 5 to 10% with 7.515. They're nerfing the bleed damage, okay? Colossus is no longer applied by Execute. RIP. RIP also. Slayer. Smoke changes to Slayer. Fury. While Avatar is active, Rampage Rage cost is reduced by 20 and Bloodthirst cooldown reduced by 1.5. Okay, very minor changes to like Fury actually. Interesting. Protection Warrior. Prot Warriors are currently constantly flooded with rage, which undermines rotational defense decisions making and encourage constant dumping of rage into ignoring pain to maximize effectiveness. Taking a pass after reducing Prot Warrior over rage generation to make decisions on when and how to spend it more meaningful. Okay. Less rage, rip bozo. Shield bow is now 3 minutes. Amount of damage ignored from each use of ignore pain increased by 30. Ooh.
My TLDR is right, backed up by Arky.
TLDR, we gain tankiness only by 10% more stamina. We have a harder time affording utility because of talent short nodes being moved. Yikes. Got you, buddy. Thank you for the TLDR. TLDR, that's TLDR. Okay, chat. There's been a shitload of changes. I am uploading this on YouTube later on. It's gonna be like 50 minutes rant. So enjoy it. Let's continue now with the rest of the stuff.